Hi you guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Hello and welcome. If you're new, my name is Charlotte and I do lots of videos on beauty and fragrance mostly. On today's video we are going to go through my affordable and celebrity fragrances that I have hauled in the last few months, maybe the last like 4 to 6 months, that I have not shared already on this channel. Next will be designer fragrances, and finally we will end with niche and luxury fragrances. If you love my most worn fragrances series as well, you can also check out my Instagram where I share my most worn fragrances every month, so you can get a little sneak peek. Before we get into it, let me know what you're wearing today, and also let me know what your favorite affordable or celebrity fragrance is. I'm pretty curious about that. Stay tuned, subscribe so you don't miss out on those next videos coming up. Like the video if you like this kind of content, and thank you so much for watching. Let's get into it. Okay, so let's get into this in no particular order, although actually I might save my best for last. Let's start with the first thing I have here, which is, this is by BCBG Max Azria. I might be saying it wrong, but BCBG is Bon Chic Bon Genre, and I'm not super familiar with this designer brand, and it is designer, but I consider it a more affordable fragrance because it tends to always be much cheaper than other designer fragrances out there. And I was compelled by the note breakdown in this fragrance because it has strawberry. I've come to find that I really like a strawberry note in a perfume, and like I said, it was affordable, so I was hoping that I could try it out and see, you know, tell you guys if it's worth it or not. First things first, this bottle though, not doing it for me. This bottle, the flower thing, I think when I first saw it with like without, like if you see testers, they're without the cap, so all I saw was this and I was like, okay, whatever. The box was huge that it came in though, and I was like, I didn't understand why. Now I understand why. This huge flower here. But anyway, aside from that, when I first sprayed this, I was a little bit thrown off, and I'll tell you why. It definitely is a very strong strawberry fragrance. That is the main note I get, is the strawberry, but it smelled a little bit body spray strawberry like, which maybe I shouldn't be surprised, right, for the price point and everything, but there was just like a metallic tinge or something that I didn't like about it. It smells better to me now. I did get this a few months ago. It smells like a strawberry shampoo to me. Not something I necessarily want to wear right now in the dead of winter, but it might be a casual scent I might wear around the house, you know, when it gets a little bit warmer after a shower or something. But this is not special to me. Not only does this have a strawberry note, it also has a cherry note. I mostly get the strawberry in here, but the cherry is there and it adds a little like tang, I guess, to the strawberry. It doesn't say it's a sour cherry note, but that's the kind of sense I get from this. This is categorized as a floral fruity fragrance, and that's exactly what it is to me. Floral fruity fragrance. Let's spray it to just remember a little bit what I'm getting. Remind myself. Yeah, it almost has like a candy quality, and not necessarily in a good way to me though. It smells very, very young. Maybe a little bit too juvenile. It really smells like a candied strawberry, like strawberry Laffy Taffy or something. I'm not sure if I'm vibing with this strawberry cherry vibe, so I am gonna try it out some more. I'm not sure that I love this. I'm not sure that I even really like this yet. So is this a flop? Is this a hit? So far it's kind of in the middle, leaning towards the flop. We will see. The flower is certainly a flop. I mean, it doesn't look that bad on camera, to be honest. Maybe it's just because when you have it in your hands, it's so cheap, this cap, that it feels very gaudy and tacky. But yeah, I don't know, maybe this is representative of what it is. It's for a young girl, maybe in high school, middle school. That is the kind of vibe I get from this. As always, I would love to hear your opinions or your thoughts on any of these fragrances in the comments down below. I mean, it's really just strawberry and cherry. Like there's other notes in there, violet and stuff, but like I just get the strawberry and the cherry mostly, and it's a musky strawberry and cherry, and that's kind of what I wanted. I like that musky, fruity sort of smell, but for some reason that cherry and that strawberry just smells a little bit too juvenile for me, and that's coming from someone like me, you know, who loves lots of scents. That I love scents that go from the juvenile spectrum all the way to the mature spectrum. So for me to say that, I don't know. I'm not sold on this. It's like a shampooey, strawberry, cherry, Laffy Taffy sort of candied scent, but like a cheap strawberry shampoo. Man, I am dragging this. I do not mean to drag it, but I'm just being honest with you guys, right? And of course, I have not worn this. I wore this once, I think, and that was the time that I bought it, and I was like, okay, no. I'm gonna wait a little while, come back to it. Next up, we have Katy Perry Meow. If you've seen some of my older videos, you know that I do like Katy Perry's Purr. It's not my favorite scent by any means, but it is a shampooey, casual, fruity fragrance that I do enjoy and wear, especially in the summertime. This is the one that I think is a little bit more well-known and maybe even a little bit more accessible. This one is also the one that I think some people prefer. Personally, I don't not like it, but I think I still prefer Purr. So let's spray this. Again, this is one, oof, I did not get this very long ago, maybe a couple weeks ago, and I have not worn it yet. Yeah. I mean, it's good for a floral, fruity, shampooey kind of fragrance. It has some coconut in there, I think. Some coconut, maybe some pear or something. It smells like it could be some pear. Let's see. Yeah, that's definitely pear. And I was gonna say gardenia. It smells like it could have some pear, some gardenia. That pear is really nice in here, actually. It's like a juicy, fresh pear. Not overly sweet, but ripe and like just perfect, like that kind of pear that just drips down your chin, the juice. It really, like, it smells like pear. Like, it's uncanny. I get the pear very well. So this is definitely a very kind of safe celebrity scent if you like a fruity, white floral, vanilla type of scent. Definitely very shampooey, like I said. This is a casual, floral, fruity, vanilla shampoo smell. Nice. I'm sure I will wear this in the summer. I prefer this shampoo smell over the BCBG Max Azria, by the way. Not bad, honestly, not bad. I think I like both of the cats from the Katy Perry Meow. I'm not like a big fan of the bottles. I don't mind. I mind this less than the flower on BCBG Max Azria, but this is, yeah, not my preference in bottle or style or anything, but the scent is a very tame, safe, floral, fruity, vanilla sort of shampoo scent that I will probably reach for like casual errands or around the house or walks in the summertime, you know, or the spring. So a nice out of the shower, floral, fruity, vanilla. Yeah. I'm also periodically gonna probably come and smell these. I'll let you know if I have some updated thoughts. There's just something about the Max Azria one that's like smells a little bit like a sour berry fruit, but not in a very good way. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah, the Katy Perry Meow one is a lot more fresh, a little bit creamy from the gardenia. Really nice, actually. Next, let's go for one that has been quite hyped by a lot of people, I think, as a celebrity scent. I feel like I'm the last one to try it, but I felt like I had to at this point, and this is Jessica Simpson Fancy. I only got the 1 ounce because I was like, well, for two reasons. First of all, I don't need any more 100 mils, but also I didn't want to get it and then realize that like it's just not that special, not that great. But some people really, really love this scent, and it is quite popular. So when I sprayed this, I've already worn this twice, by the way. I did get this recently. Let's spray it here. Pretty nice spray. So right away, like all I get is that blast of alcohol, to be honest. Like it takes a second to dry down. But once it dries down though, it does get very caramel dominant, but it's a peachy sort of caramel. This one also has the pear in it, but what I get a lot of is the apricot. And yeah, so like to me, it's like a very apricot-y caramel sort of scent. It gets a little bit creamy, powdery, a little bit nutty, very caramel, like I said. And to be honest, while it's not particularly groundbreaking or unique, it is quite nice for a celebrity scent, and I understand why people like it. The 2 times that I wore this, I wore it at bedtime and I really enjoyed it for that purpose. This is in the same kind of ballpark in terms of its use, not in terms of its smell, but its use as like Britney Spears' Private Show for me. Very casual, very comforting, not particularly, to me anyway, not particularly like interesting or captivating, but it does smell good, especially in the dry down. So yeah, I look forward to, I'm happy that now I know like I will go through this. Like I do enjoy it for that purpose. Do I think you need it? If you have a bunch of other gourmand caramel fragrances, I don't think you need it, but it is actually a little bit different from what else I have. So I'm not entirely like, I'm happy I got it. I'm happy I tried it, and see, like right now it's dried down and I'm getting wafts of it, and It's definitely yummy. Like, it's the kind of scent that you want to go back and sniff. Like, it's making my mouth water. It is yummy. I find the apricot pear, there is pear in this, but I get more of the apricot-ness to it. If you don't like apricot or peach or like that combo, it can be, I think it could be off-putting for you. If you don't like that apricot-y peach sort of scent, it's really just as much that as it is the caramel. So it's a very, very like specific kind of caramel smell to me. I like it, and because of that, like it's not redundant. I don't have anything really that smells exactly like it, but it's not unique or special, if that makes sense. Do you understand what I mean? Like, I don't have anything that smells quite like it, but it's not necessarily like that special. That said, I will absolutely use this up. I totally understand why it is well loved and well liked, especially for the price. Very good value. Yeah, I'm happy that I finally tried this. Yeah, BCBG smelling like a licked strawberry Jolly Rancher. Licked because it almost feels, yeah, there's something a little bit off. Sounds so bad. I'm not sure, you guys, about that one. Katy Perry Meow. Again, I'm still getting that pear in there. Very nice. Very nice. And Jessica Simpson Fancy. Yeah, definitely still smells like a celebrity scent to me. Okay. But for a celebrity scent, it is a nice one. And for a caramel sort of bedtime scent or chillax sort of scent, nice. Okay, let's go for another one that is, I don't know, I've heard a little bit about it, but I got this recently. This is Escada Magnetism. This is one that right away, if you smell it out of the bottle, you get like that mix of the greenness with the rich, creamy praline, or at least I do. So let's spray this. Have I worn this one? Yeah, I get the green notes right away, but I don't mind it. This is something that I feel, yeah, I have not worn this because this is just not for this time of year to me. This is something that I think I want to try out more in the springtime. I definitely get that greenness. What kind of greenness is that? It's almost like if you took, it's like if you took green leaves and then you like crushed them up and then you like smelled the pulp. It also has some berries in here, I think. Let me just check. So yes, this has a lot of fruits in it actually. So it definitely has the red berries, but it also has black currant, it has cassia, lychee, pineapple, and melon. Oh wow, when I was saying the green notes, I didn't know it was literally, it is green leaves. You guys, so it really is like what I described. It's green leaves. I was getting like, you get the leaves, like whether it be from your plant or a tree, and you crush them up. I can't believe I got that exact. Like, I thought it was just green notes. It's green leaves. And I get a little bit of the basil too. But to be honest, like the rest of that like cornucopia of like fruits and flowers, like I wouldn't be able to detect that singularly. Definitely get the green leaves, the basil, the fruitiness from the red berries, the fruitiness from like the berries, the black currant, the pineapple, melon, lychee, like all together. It's not praline, it's caramel in the base. So you do get a little bit of that ambery, because there's amber in here too, right? Yeah. You get a little bit of that like creamy caramel, ambery, warm vanilla base in the background, but it definitely has a lot of those green leaves, that crushed green leaves sort of scent to it, which honestly is kind of invigorating. I really am intrigued. I'm interested in knowing what this will be like in the springtime, and I'd love to know your thoughts down below, what you think of this fragrance and when you like to wear it as well. If you are really turned off by that idea of like green leaves being crushed and like the pulp of that, the smell, you probably wouldn't like this. I'm interested in knowing how this will be in the springtime. I think it could be an invigorating sort of scent, but still fruity, maybe still sweet with that more alluring base. Yeah, definitely not for this time of year for me though. Like Christmas, holiday time, I'm not gonna wear this. Next up, we will go with Britney Spears, and this is Prerogative. And this is a fragrance that I have been eyeing for quite some time. I do like Britney Spears fragrances, or I'm always kind of like intrigued by them. I don't love them all, but I'm always kind of curious. Speaking of which, I don't have the original Curious. I don't even know what it smells like, to be honest, because I know other people growing up had it and wore it, but like I never did. It's just like I know the smell, but it's gone. I have Curious in Control, which I actually really like, but that one has no performance. Probably the reason I never talk about it. Prerogative is, unfortunately, and I've only worn this a couple times, I think. It is a very basic, definitely not unique, very reminiscent of Black Opium coffee, fruity, floral, vanilla coffee sort of scent, gourmand scent. And I actually do like the scent. in here, but it disappears. It disappears even quicker than other scents do to me. So because of that, I can't really recommend it. If it was maybe a more unique scent or something and it would have that going for it, but it doesn't really have that going for it. So it smells good. Don't get me wrong, like to me, obviously if you like those kinds of scents, to me it smells good, but it doesn't last. I mean, I'm not asking very much out of it. I don't ask that much out of my fragrances, to be honest. They don't need to be the most long-lasting fragrances, although I will always let you know if they are or not. Personally, for me, I don't need them to last all day long, especially for these kinds of fragrances, which I tend to wear for like working at my computer or like going to bed, you know, that kind of thing. But even for like going to bed, I feel like I'm not gonna smell it soon. So because of that, not the best. Unfortunately, I did have high hopes for it. I like the smell, like I said. Yeah, Private Show definitely lasts longer on me than this. This also has that apricot in it, that apricot, but in here I don't get it so much. Like it's okay, it's well blended, and I get mostly the coffee, to be honest, which is quite nice, and I just wish it lasted longer. So that's Prerogative by Britney Spears. The next fragrance we have over here is by Agent Provocateur, and this is Fatale Pink. I got this very recently, and I have Agent Provocateur, what's the one that everyone knows? Fatale Intense. I really like that one. I don't reach for it that often. I know it's compared a lot to Angel. Personally, I find it a lot more tolerable than Angel, a lot more safe. For like, I think if you don't like Angel, you won't necessarily not like Fatale Intense. They're different enough to, you know, like one and not like the other. That one is like a very dark licorice gourmand sort of scent. So I think this one can give you the idea that it's part of the same line because it's the name Fatale. Might make you think that it's kind of similar, but it's very different. This is definitely a floral, fruity, very much a shampoo-y sort of scent. This, however, is one of my favorite sort of shampoo scents, though, to be honest. What won me over for this one in the notes was that, first of all, it had whipped cream in it. You guys know I love lactonic scents. Anything that's dairy related in a fragrance, I am going to be interested. But it was a combination of the fact that it was like whipped cream with more watery ethereal elements like bamboo, musk, pink lotus, and it had yuzu, which is a fruit that I don't actually really like know in real life, but every time that it's been in a fragrance, in a fruity fragrance, I really pick up on it and I really enjoy it. So it has yuzu, it has tangerine with that whipped cream, the bamboo, the pink lotus. It just sounded like a sort of floral, fruity, citrusy, lactonic, aquatic sort of fragrance, which I was like kind of intrigued, you know? It's like a creamy, fruity, floral shampoo scent. This one I really enjoy. I don't know much about the lasting power or anything like that. I got this very recently and I only wore it once to bed, and I enjoyed it for that purpose. So far, like my favorite like shampoo-y scent, I think like between these two, I think I prefer this one for the shampoo-y vibes. Let me just see. This is yeah, this is Jessica Simpson Fancy. I think if you're not really into that apricot, I think that note can be cloying. Like it literally tinges the caramel in here. The caramel is not just caramel, it's like apricot caramel. So if you really don't like the idea of that, you might not like it, or it might seem cloying to you because of that. Yeah, Katy Perry Meow, very much a shampoo-y scent. Max Azria, still that weird licked Jolly Rancher. And oh, I was like, why does this not smell like anything? This one, I was like, oh no. It's because I did not spray it yet. So let's spray it. Oh wow, I get that tangerine right away. And then something else, maybe that's the yuzu. Personally, like some people, I think I've looked in the reviews and people are like, there's no whipped cream, and I can understand that, but I wasn't expecting it to be like, with all these notes, I was expecting the whipped cream to just add a sort of like rounded element to what might be more tart otherwise, and it does do that. Like I like it. It reminds me of like a shampoo-y, foamy sort of smell. Like it's creamy, but it's still a watery shampoo scent. You know what I mean? Like a watery, aquatic, fruity sort of scent, but it has that creaminess that I do detect from the whipped cream. I like it. Yeah, this is just an easy to wear shampoo-y scent to me that I would wear and that I will wear. So Agent Provocateur Fatale Pink, I'm happy to have it. Very, very affordable. Yeah. Next up, this is Betseyfied by Betsey Johnson. Again, got this for a very affordable price. And right away, this reminded me of like Vive la Juicy Couture. This is definitely a floral, fruity, gourmand type of scent with some white florals, some berries. Yeah. I don't have the original Juicy, so I can't say how much alike it is, but it's very similar in terms of notes and scent, and I'm not the only one who thinks so. If you look on Fragrantica, I guess it's the common consensus that this does smell like Vive la Juicy and those types of scents. What I like about this one is that I find it has a creaminess to it. I guess it's from the gardenia caramel. But yeah, I enjoy this. This is not going to be, again, there's nothing revolutionary about this. There's nothing particularly special about this, but I think this is a great alternative, affordable celebrity version of Vive la Juicy if you like those kinds of scents. This is categorized actually as a floral fragrance, but to me it's a floral fruity gourmand, the same as Vive la Juicy. And I would say the one difference, however, is the lasting power on this. The projection and sillage is quite low. This is not a beast by any means, but it's pleasant enough. Again, shampoo-y a little bit as well. Maybe that's the part that's a little bit more celebrity-like about it. Not special, you don't need this by any means, but if you want a cheaper version of a Vive la Juicy sort of scent, or you want an after shower sort of easygoing floral fruity gourmand sort of scent, this does fit that bill. Next up, I've been wanting to try this fragrance for so long, you guys, but it's kind of hard to find sometimes. This is Sarah Jessica Parker's Stash. This has been regarded as one of the best celebrity scents that doesn't smell like a celebrity scent, and I would agree with that. This is a very woody scent, but it's a creamy woody scent. It mostly has that Masoya, what was the wood that's in there? Wait. Yeah, it has Masoya wood. Masoya wood is like very creamy and milky, similarly to sandalwood, but a little bit of a different sort of scent, but it is creamy like a creamy sandalwood. Yeah, a nice creamy woody sort of scent. It's also aromatic. I get the sage, the patchouli, the cedar, the Masoya. I don't get so much the grapefruit in here. I would not know there was pistachio in here, but knowing that, it makes me want to lean in and smell it a little bit more, because it does have a creamy, dense quality to it, which is kind of hard to find sometimes in celebrity or more affordable fragrances. They tend to be a little bit more fleeting, less grounded. This is quite different actually. If you like a more aromatic, woody scent that's also still quite creamy, this is a nice one, especially for the affordable celebrity category. Stash by Sarah Jessica Parker. Next, we have this gem here, or this crystal, I don't know, this gem or this crystal right here. This is by Alfred Sung, I believe, and this is one of those fragrances that I've been seeing for, I don't know, like, I want to say 15 years, but maybe it wasn't out 15 years ago. At least a decade though, like in pharmacies, drugstores. I don't know where you're from, but in Canada here we have Shoppers Drug Mart, and it's always at the $20 rack. I was never really taken by the notes. It's more of a fresh, clean sort of scent, and traditionally those are not my kinds of scents that I gravitate towards, but at some point I was like, I want to know what Alfred Sung is about, and I kind of wanted a clean sort of scent. Actually, it's interesting, this bottle is different from the one that you see when you look it up on Fragrantica. So no wonder I like it. Wait, I feel crazy now. Wait. I'm like, what is going on? Of course I like it. Okay. So anyway, Jewel, I was right about the 15 years. It came out in 2005. I totally saw when it came out. So anyway, it is clean, but it's still a little bit creamy. It actually has a lactonic accord here, which I'm like, okay, that's probably why I was attracted to it. This has some pear, some neroli, some blackcurrant. I don't necessarily get all those fruits in there, but let's spray this. I don't get all those fruits so much in there, but I do get the frangipani and the jasmine with the coconut. It's creamy. It's creamy. It's creamy and a little bit lactonic, but it's very fresh. Fresh, fruity. The fruitiness, like I said, is a little bit of a rounded, varied fruits sort of fruitiness to me. It has pear in it, but I don't necessarily specifically detect the pear as pear. It just smells fruity to me. I get that jasmine, the frangipani, a little bit of the orange blossom. I don't know what black locust is, which is what's in here as well, which is, okay. That's an intense and pleasant floral note reminiscent of mimosa and orange blossom. So yeah, it's very fresh, it's uplifting, it's a little bit creamy, I guess from the frangipani, And I'm actually kind of thrown off here, you guys, because I saw this more as a fresh, clean, out of the shower scent, and it totally can be, but now I'm kind of seeing it more as like a summery scent, which is kind of exciting. Because anyway, I got this like in the middle of fall, so I knew it wasn't going to be the height of the time that I would use it. But now I'm kind of excited to try it out in the summertime, especially on very hot days. Even in the summertime, I do tend to still like something that's a little bit sweet, a little bit gourmand. You know, within reason. I don't feel like I can wear the same fragrances I necessarily wear at this time of year, but it still has a little bit of that touch in it, which makes it kind of interesting for a clean fragrance for me. So yeah, for like the affordable range of fragrances, I think this is kind of underrated. I'm not so sure about the longevity or anything like that yet, but the scent profile is quite pleasant. It's quite nice, very affordable. Yeah, Jewel. Next up, by Katy Perry again, we have Mad Love. And again, this is just a tiny little 1 ounce. This is a very creamy lactonic floral fruity. Yeah, like you get the creaminess right away. This also has strawberry, it has coconut. Yeah, it's a floral, fruity, creamy, gourmand sort of scent. I prefer the strawberry in Mad Love over the strawberry in BCBG. Yeah. Again, definitely does have a little bit of a celebrity scent quality to it. This is not high end or anything like that, but for that very like fresh, fruity, floral, gourmand, creamy, lactonic sort of scent, a little bit out of the shower, it's nice. It's a little bit fresh, and I would think I would wear this more in the summer or the spring, not right now. Katy Perry, Mad Love, not bad. Next up, again by Katy Perry, I know, we have Indi Visible. And I was actually interested in the other one too, anyway. I think this is a flanker of her Indi scent, which I'm also interested in. I was initially attracted to this, I think, because it was a very musky scent, and I've been on a little bit of a musk kick lately, you guys. Nice spray on that one. So yeah, right away I get that musk. I get a muskiness, I get some coconut. It's sweet. There's something a little bit off here on the paper right now from the rum and the plum, I think. It wasn't like that on my skin though. Unfortunately, this is a very weak performing scent as well. But like I said, for this kind of scent, I don't mind so much because this is the kind of scent that I'm not gonna reach for to have all day wear. It'll be something that I'll wear to bed or out of the shower. I like this. I like this. Yeah, this is definitely one of the better celebrity scents in terms of scent profile to me. I just am not, you know, it's not the best performing sort of scent by any means, but I'm excited to have this in my collection and wear it to bed or out of the shower. Katy Perry, Indi Visible. And then last, but certainly not least, we have Lacoste Perfume Élixir. And yes, Lacoste is a designer brand, but again, similar to BCBG, I find that they tend to be always on the more affordable side. And this is a scent that I've had my eye on for a while because I do like the note breakdown and the scent profile. And I really like it, you guys. When I first received this a few weeks ago, I wore it that night in the evening, and then I wore it again the next day. That's how much I liked it. I don't usually do that, especially 2 days in a row. Yeah, I don't usually do that, and I let it sit usually, and then I'll come back to it. But I wore this one 2 days in a row. I really, really like this scent. I get a lot of the heliotrope in here. It's sweet, it's vanilla, it's heliotrope dominant, nutty a little bit. Unfortunately, yes, you saw it coming. This is does not last. It does not last long. Again, if it's in the affordable range, I don't really mind that, or at least I don't expect it to last as much, you know, it's like a surprise if it lasts. But yeah, I totally love this. This is creamy, it's heliotrope dominant, like I get a lot of that heliotrope in here, but it's really nice. I really like heliotrope, but sometimes it can be overpowering. In this one, it manages to be a star player without being sickly or overpowering or off-putting to me. Yeah, I really like this. Oops. Yeah, that opening, I get the jasmine right away with a little bit of pink pepper. I don't get so much the mandarin orange. It really goes into the white florals and the heliotrope almost straight away to me. And then the base is just that beautiful vanilla, ambroxan, tuberose. That's mainly what I get. Very easy reach for me, very easy to wear. Not a like sexy going out sort of scent. A casual, comforting scent that I would wear if I was going for supper and didn't want to project too much, but still wanted to smell pleasant, or you know, cuddling on the couch, bedtime, that kind of situation. I like this. I will definitely keep using this, and this is probably one of my favorites in this whole lineup of affordable fragrances, Lacoste Élixir. So there you have it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know down below if you've tried any of these fragrances, what your thoughts are on any of them. Also, if you have any recommendations for other scents you think I should try in the affordable or celebrity range. I know there are many others that I need to try. As always, thank you so much for liking this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want to stay up to date with my future videos. I have so much exciting content coming up. I wanted to say a big thank you to all of you that have subscribed, that have liked, that have engaged with my content here on YouTube. This will be 1 year since I've been very consistent on YouTube. Can't believe it's been 1 year. Thank you so much, all of you who have been here, who have stuck through with me through all of my growth curves and learning curves. I have so much more to bring to you. I'm excited for the future of this channel. I hope that you will stick with me in the new year. I'm wishing you guys all the best, a wonderful holiday season. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Sending you so much love. As always, remember, take care of yourself, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.